Let's dive into the semi-modal verb had better. This phrase is a powerful tool in English, used to express advice or recommendations about actions that are desirable in specific situations. It's important to remember that had better is always in the form of had, never have. In casual conversation, we often shorten it to "d better." For example, if it's 5 o'clock and you're thinking about traffic, you might say, "I'd better go now before the traffic gets too bad." Notice how we don't say, "I'd better to go now." That's incorrect. The structure is always followed by the infinitive without to. Now, let's talk about the strength of this phrase. Had better carries a sense of urgency or necessity. We use it when we believe there will be negative consequences if someone doesn't follow the advice. For instance, if someone is running late, you might say, "She'd better get here soon or she'll miss the opening ceremony." This implies that missing the ceremony would be a significant issue. In spoken English, you might hear people say, "had best," instead of "had better." This version sounds a bit less forceful. For example, "You'd best leave it till Monday. There's no one in the office today." It's a subtle difference, but it can change the tone of your advice. Now, what about the negative form? The negative of had better is had better not, or in casual speech, do better not. For instance, "I'd better not leave my bag there. Someone might steal it." This conveys a warning about potential danger. Similarly, "You'd better not tell Elizabeth about the broken glass. She'll go crazy." Here, the implication is clear. There could be serious repercussions if the advice isn't followed. When forming questions with had better, we invert the subject and had. This makes it more formal than simply asking, "Should I?" For example, "Had I better speak to Joan first before I send this form off?" This structure is particularly useful in formal contexts. Negative questions are actually more common than affirmative ones. You might hear, "Hadn't we better ring the school and tell them Liam is sick?" Or, "Hadn't you better switch your computer off? It might overheat if you leave it on." These questions suggest that there's a clear expectation of action. Now, let's clarify the difference between had better and phrases like be better or be best. We use had better for specific advice, while be better or be best, plus the infinitive is used for more general suggestions. For example, "It's always better to be safe than sorry" is a common saying that emphasizes caution. Similarly, "I think it would be best to speak to the people in the video shop to see what they recommend" suggests a more general approach to seeking advice. Understanding how to use had better effectively can enhance your communication skills, making your advice clearer and more impactful. So, the next time you're faced with a situation where you need to give advice, remember the strength of had better and use it wisely.